This video is best viewed on a stereoscopic 3D monitor or with YouTube's cardboard viewing option. For more 3D options, use the Flash Player by clicking the first link in the description. Welcome everyone to the Stereo 3D Productions VR Holodeck. This is the place where every episode in this series begins and ends. Now, to remind you how this series works, well, basically it's designed to play a whole bunch of different virtual reality games. Now, while I decide on the list of games that we're going to play, I do not decide on the order in which they'll be played. The holodeck decides. For example, at the end of the last episode, after playing raw data, we had a draw in the holodeck. So the holodeck basically picks the next game at random. The result of that draw was Alien Colonoscopy Marines. Yeah, the randomizer went ahead and picked the worst possible game out of the list at the fucking first draw in the series. Thank you, holodeck. Thank you. So it looks like today I'm gonna have to suffer a little bit. Thank you, Einkro. And we're gonna play that. Now, Alien Colonial Marines is on my list, however it is a wild card. So once I'll have played the game and gone through that ordeal, I can go ahead and remove it from the holodeck's list. This is not the case for all the other games. All the games right now on the list still are repeats, so they'll be there to stay, but Alien Colonoscopy is getting off this list as soon as I'm done playing it. That was the plan the whole time. So let's load up the display here. I gotta show you something really cool. I had some basically low-wage aliens build my space holodeck because it helped me with the budget, and I felt they did a really shoddy job on the game thumbnails and the headset preview. If you look at the last episode, the thumbnails were about the size of a fucking postage stamp, and the headsets were about the size of a rabbit turd. So I had them come back and said, just enlarge it a little bit, will ya? And the lights they'd put in the background were way too bright, so you couldn't see the titles of the game. So I went ahead and had that fixed by our wonderful alien contractors. So look, man, you know, I have all these beautiful games in my list, all these beautiful, tempting games, and then this. You know what? Fuck it, I'm cheating. I'm not playing Colonial Marines. Go ahead and load some Nautica instead. Fuck this shit. I'm serious. I am not playing that image there. That's not happening here. I don't like. Do you like drilling yourselves in the kneecaps? Like, you just take a drill and drill holes in your kneecaps. You like that? Because that's what Colonoscopy Marines is. Do you like colonoscopies? So let's play Subnautica. Let's get on with this. Holodeck. Why are you showing me a video of Colon Marines? What are you doing? Holodeck! Holodeck, what are you doing? Holodeck! What the... Holodeck, what the fuck? I said Subnautica! Holodeck, Subnautica! I can't get away from this, can I? Cannot escape it, can I? Hello, everyone. Welcome to Stereo 3D Productions. And this video of Alien Colonoscopy Marines in virtual reality using VorpX to power the VR, and the HTC VIVE has the headset. Look, before we go on, okay, I mean, this is slightly jokingly, but this thing is bad, and what I have to say, what I really have to open with here is I tested this before. I did about half an hour test. I was seeing if it was going to work properly with VorpX, maybe eventually do a funny video with it. And while the VR itself was fully configurable, everything worked on that end, it took me all but 5 seconds. Once I was done with all the VR settings and I finally got a look at the game, trying to do my scale adjustments, it took me all but 5 seconds to realize what the rage over this game was all about. I slightly understood it before, but I had not played this game myself. I'd seen the videos and I could understand to a good degree how the delivered product was not as promised. And once I was standing in here during my test, I looked at these lockers and I looked at the entire environment, trying to adjust my VR scales to feel like I was in here, and there isn't quite any way you can adjust it for anything to feel quite right. I think I have the proper scales right now, but their idea of a bench is something that looks 6 inches tall, while this canister looks like a normal large garbage pail would. This looks sort of normal scale. The lockers must be for very fat people, because those are the widest lockers I've ever seen. And then the fire extinguishers, oddly enough, look legit scale. I mean, something's off. Right off the bat, you start and you're like, something's way off. Anyways, before we start playing the game, this is a VorpX video, therefore, I shall show you the settings. The first thing you want to do, if you want to suffer through this thing, because we're going to see the other problems that I saw in my original test as we go, but if you want to suffer through this yourself, be my guest, first you load up the VorpX configuration tool, and then you go to the settings optimizer. Pick Alien Colonoscopy Marines, and apply everything it's got. It's actually going to do things that you just won't have to research and manually do in the game's config files, which with this game can get fucking annoying. So do that. Once you've applied all its optimizer settings, it's going to apply resolution, it's going to apply the FOV, it's going to apply a hotkey for your HUD, which I won't be using. I like having the HUD. And then you can actually go ahead and press the delete key and open the VorpX HUD. So this is really simple. The defaults were unbelievably good. When I originally tried this with an earlier version of VorpX, their default was not anywhere close to working properly. But now that VorpX have sort of built way better default profiles for all the games, I loaded this one and it was unbelievably close. The only difference, I reduced this to 0.80 3D strength, because the world feels, you feel like you're too tall in the world when you start it. This is right off the bat I noticed. And now the problem is I'd go a little more on this, but then I start feeling like other objects are starting to be too small. Anyways, it gets fucking confusing when the scales are this badly balanced. Okay, then you got the image settings, which was much simpler. It's just the image zoom. I reduced it to 0.7, so that, yeah. Oh yeah, you're gonna be getting bars on the video. I have to look like diagonally down in an uncomfortable angle to see them, so I think we'll be fine. At least I will be. Haha. So let's go see it's something else that I changed. None of this. I put head tracking sensitivity at 0.35. I found it a little too tough. And I turned off positional tracking. Clearly it's fucking with the rotation. That's not good. I disabled mouse acceleration and immediately saw a difference. So this is one of these times I can tell you that it really made a difference. This, I don't know what they're talking about here. I don't know what that I don't know what that is. Didn't touch any of those. What's that? Left stike cross. I don't know what those are. Okay, so that's it. It's really that simple. I was surprised I had a harder time the first time around. So let's go do what they want me to do here. Press E to push button. Oh yeah, force camera motion. Oh yeah, reset my fuck. I'm gonna use my goddamn pitch mouse. Minecraft, this is starting off great. I love that. When you press a button, it resets your pitch. Idiots. Let's see if I can't switch back now. Oh no, more forced camera motion. I remember this. So how does this look? This So I did raise the textures compared to the first time I ran this. Oh, and I forgot to mention! If you wonder why this is running so well, I am using a GTX 1080. I finally got my new GPU and installed it in the I'm so sorry, people. I completely forgot to say it. So right now, this was running like ass on my 970. I just realized why, you know, I'm not getting judder. What the fuck is this? And then I'm like, right. Okay. I know what happens here, but let's just try to take a look. I can appreciate it a little more because it's running better, but everything is so low poly. This is something that I noticed right in that locker room. The first thing is it's so low poly that you're like, oh, I get it. I get why a lot of folks are actually in a serious rage over this. This is almost fraud. Okay, let's walk into their shitty cutscene. The sound is good. That's credit to the headphones. What the
Winter, what the hell just happened in there? Raider 6-5, are you in the air yet?
Explosive decompression in the Sulaco.
Oh, explosive decompression.
This is Raider 6-5.
Their tunnel is cheaper than my fucking holodeck. Isn't that
Dicey,
awesome?
sir.
They're
Dicey. Raider, I need grown-up words.
You have 20 minutes before a total collapse.
The stereo in
Shut
that
it down.
crack was completely
Winter, you
wrong.
heard the lady. Get to the other side and we're shutting it down.
Continuing on to the Sulaco. Winter out.
I do remember not even being able to look around like this with my 970. I did feel a bit of hitching there. I'm sure the frame rate dropped. What? So what are we doing here? I forgot. I'm sorry. I was talking to my audience. You want me to do something? I don't know what. So I'm gonna go back. Oh, okay.
Sephora Actual, this is O'Neill.
Oh, I made the wrong end. That's why.
We've got casualties.
Okay, let's try getting my mouse back. My pitch lock.
Down Marines from Rhino 2-1. Negative 2-1. That explosion jacked the airlock on our end. We cannot use the umbilical without risking more lives.
All the flares are wrong.
Sit tight and stabilize our Marines.
If you're watching the video in 3D, maybe even in 2D, you'll see this. There's like 3 flares in my eyes right now.
This mess as well.
Fuck.
Pull up your motion tracker. Tell me what you see.
Got you two here, and I'm reading 2-3 to the south. Beyond the hangar, engineering perhaps.
They moving?
No. Wait. I got an unidentified signal.
Okay, I got my scales right at least.
Something's moving.
Damn it. Sephora Actual. It sounds like 2-3 are holding position. Boy, they're down. We're reading unidentified movement in their area.
Okay, so that's... Yeah, that's way better. Okay, I got it. The second I have a person to look at, the scale setting becomes way easier. But look, now I feel like I'm 7 feet fucking tall. Am I a 7 foot tall guy?
Sephora Actual. I'm heading into rendezvous with 2-3.
Remember what I said about heroics, kid. Actual out.
Okay, this is where the game is gonna... Like, whatever it has to show you that might actually look slightly cool. Like, you're like, oh, they worked on a cutscene, the sound was okay. We're about to get into some gameplay here, and... it was so bad. I mean, I'm probably gonna look ridiculous trying to play it. This is a part where I remember taking a good walk in, just to get an idea of the graphics. And a bit like Isolation is trying to imitate the Aliens movie, or the Alien movie, this game is trying to imitate Isolation. Obviously, that's not the case. That's not what's going on. This game came out before and was in development before. But you understand what I mean. This game is trying to look like Isolation. It's the best it can do. It doesn't get close to the movie. It doesn't... Everything's low poly. It looks like the old concept for Isolation in this room. Like... Oh, invisible wall. Oh, really? Like, I can't even... And why is... I'm feeling it. Why is the frame rate chugging in here? There's nothing. There's nothing particular. You know what they did? They put too many fucking effects. They're trying to hide the low poly with a bunch of fucking shitty fog. I mean, the fog is rendering properly, don't get me wrong, but if you need fog to hide that your scene looks like shit. I don't have much experience with very bad video games. Especially ones that fucking reset your pitch every time you go through a door. That is retarded. Well, hey, the bench looks even smaller than my original settings now. Oh boy, well, what the fuck is going on in the game? Did you see that? The fucking thing hitched like a motherfucker. Oh, I didn't know I had that. I just pressed F, hoping to get a flashlight. I mean, if this was an indie game, I'd say okay. I'd even say pretty good job. This is not what a AAA product should look like. Pretty much looks like a Unity store asset game that someone tried to make look like Alien. Thank you for all those fucking flares all over my face. I mean, the game does work. As you can see, that's what I said when it gave me the pick in the holodeck. I said the game will work. It works fine in VR.
Looks like ejected cryotubes. Hell of a way to wake up.
Oh god, look at this. Look. I mean... And what are these? Like, when you look from far, if you got enough fog, you don't notice. But then, you walk up to the object and you're like, the fuck is that? What the legitimate fuck is this? What is... I'm in like isolation where everything looks real, and then I enter this shit. The jagged edges. Isolation had jagged edges because there was too much detail. This game has jagged edges because it has no detail. Holy shit. These are N64 meshes. I swear I've seen stuff this detailed on like my 3DS and shit. And the game is dying. Because of this fucking fog that they put everywhere to hide that their models were absolute shit. It's a bummer. The sound's actually pretty cool so far. I am fond of the sound. Genuinely, I'm not kidding. I kind of like the sound. Yeah, I know. See, in isolation, I've learned to be very afraid of that. But this is a shitty game. This is definitely not isolation. It's not to remember why I played a good deal of this game before I stopped. Because it takes a while before you get to combat and realize that the game is a fucking piece of shit. It took me quite a while, actually. So, I think I do this. No. Ah. I forget now. Because I do recall going down there at some point. Oh. Yeah. Make sure I'm not followed or some shit. Quarantined area. Nope. Shut up. I didn't do it. Oh. That's a red thing. I've learned that doors with red things, and you have to find that thing. You just don't get it for free. Game. 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 Work with me here. I'm using VorpX. Stop fucking with my pitch. So what I'm doing, for those of you who don't know, when I play third-party VR, there is a problem. I'm gonna look straight ahead and I'm gonna take a normal mouse. I'm gonna do this. You can end up being like this with third-party VR.
Are you seeing this, Captain?
So, what I like to do is I use a mouse that does not have a pitch axis, meaning it only looks side to side. This is the mouse here. It's a mechanical mouse. So am I pointing at my camera right now? Yeah. It's a mechanical mouse that's been modified to only respond side to side and not up and down. So this has worked great, for example, with Shadow Warrior. It's worked great with Singularity, for instance. But it sometimes needs readjustments during the gameplay. You want as little as possible. And this game right now, every time I go through a door, it fucking moves my pitch. So I have to grab my normal mouse, do a correction every fucking time. The particles are okay. I got nothing as the particles, the fog. Oh, look at this. Oh, God. Excuse me, wait, no, I don't get this. This is unacceptable. This is where I was really starting to be pissed off for people who pre-ordered this. Doom 3, the original Doom 3, had more detail in the shit that had grown on the station. Their level there where, like, the sort of demon shit had overgrown was more fucking detailed than this. It doesn't hide it if you put fog everywhere, guys. You told me this game was made, say 2006, I'd believe you. I'd actually go right ahead and believe you. Is that a dude right there? I do know there's this little area here that sort of half-hearted exploration. Oh, look, it's not blurry. It's actually clear video texture. Oh, well, not from up close, but at least it's less blurry than the shit I saw in the cryopods. Oh, the cryopods were such a joke. Why is the game having a heart attack? There's nothing. It's like 4 polygons in here. Polygons, sorry. 4 fucking polygons. I'm giving you frames. Come on. I mean, now you put so much fog, I can't even see. Ah, there we go. There we go.
Where am I? Winner!
Wait, hang on, I have to look at this guy again.
Get me the hell out of here.
Only if you turn off that flare.
What the shit?
Turn off that flare! Turn off that flare. Oh yeah. Death. What the fuck was that?
Shoot that thing!
Look, my pitch is gonna be moved.
Shoot that thing!
What the fuck is this? First confrontation is a fucking... What the fuck is this? The camera changed modes 3 times. What the fuck? 3 fucking times. It went to like the... What the fuck? And it's not just the camera mode. The depth of the field of 3D depth changed 3 fucking times.
Don't worry about me! Go kill that thing!
I can't! Your game keeps fucking moving my pitch. Oh. Is that a little baby? Oh yeah, it is. Oh, nice. You made an alien. Oh, you made 2 aliens. Oh, you guys got your asses handed to you. That's because the environment you live in is shit. God, this is running like shit all of a sudden.
A camera.
Depth is wrong, but okay. Oh, come on, don't do that to me. Pick up med packs. Okay, if I press enter, do you make that go away? Fuck off. See this happen all the time? Did I open this? No. Okay, apparently not. Where are you? Where are you, buddy? I'm sparring this shitty FPS that's not even an FPS. So far, all I got is a cutscene in a QTE. Come on! Where are you? Cunt. The FPS drops when you shoot. That's nice. Yeah. Hey. The FPS actually drops when you shoot. Where the fuck are you? Okay, but here's the thing. When you run one way and you make me go there... There we go. That's probably the only way I can aim at them. Okay, I heard you from the left. There you are. No. No, fuck it, dude. I'm leaving. I have to readjust my pitch right away. So, there's aim assist. Clearly there's aim assist. It basically grabs your mouse and leaves it on the enemy. I need to find out how to turn that shit off because it obviously makes your fucking mouse fly all over the place. And then it ruins the VR gameplay. Now, oh, this is so bad.
Sephora Actual, this is Winter. I've located keys from Rhino 2-3.
Why don't you put this in the gameplay if you're gonna give me QTEs? Like,
there are 1 or 2 Marines missing from Rhino 2-3.
Instead they do this shit cutscene with a transition of depth. They're using an entirely different game camera.
I got you, buddy.
Winter, regroup what's left. Get him back to the hangar and the rest of 2-1.
Okay, you go in front of me and you get killed.
This is keys from 2-3, sir. Our mission was to recover the flight data from the Sulaco.
Son, I gave you that mission and it's over.
Shit's about to get worse. I know
We have
it.
to know what caused this. The flight recorder can get us that. With all due respect.
Sir, my squad means you shut your goddamn mouth and follow your orders. Actual out.
Hell with the orders.
Okay, I'm coming along with you!
Grab it, link up with Rhino 2-1.
You just ran into
O'Neill, you still there? Something's down here with us.
Thanks for doing the door, by the way. That didn't reset my pitch.
Contact! Here we go!
Where are you? It works way better when the game's not running at 3 frames per second. Helps a whole fucking lot. I'm reloading. Is it gone? Yeah, okay, it's good.
Let's do less of that.
Oh, this is pretty anti-isolation. Look at him, look at him! Did you see? He just ignored him.
I see it!
Press Y? Fuck pressing Y! Fucking bullshit.
Watch our backs! Sealing the room! Grab the flight rack!
Where?
The central console! Get the flight recorder!
Fuck, it's gonna reset my pitch.
One mic! Copacetic!
Copacetic.
Got it.
O'Neill, flight data is en route. 2 mics to you.
Affirmative, Winter. Just save the high fives for the bedroom. Get your ass back here.
There's no way the flight wreck didn't tape the assholes
Unbelievable how
and bid it
this
to the
went
Sulaco.
way better than
If we
the
make it
time I
back
ran
with
it on
this
my
thing, who knows what
970,
we'll find
where
out.
during the battle I was getting like 3 frames per second. You can... I don't know if I have my overlay active right now. I wish I could show you the frame rate. It's probably dipping even in the SteamVR mirror. Are we moving? Okay, we're moving. Oh, it's regen health. Okay, cool. Oh, there it is. This is so... like, it feels like a console shooter. It's not, like...
We lost him!
This does not feel like Doom 3, let's just put it that way. It feels automatic, it feels scripted.
Another one!
In one way, it is scripted. Where? Bitch. What the fuck? Didn't realize I picked up a weapon there, but... just you're gonna try to make a scene with more shit in it, fucking make it run better. Everything's still low poly. There's like absolutely nothing of worthful detail here. Not sure if this was 2010, 2011? Is it 2012, this release? Nah, can't be. You could make me believe this is 2006. Yeah, come on, help me out a little bit here, fucking turd.
You're late!
Bullshit. I need to look a little lower now because my pitch keeps fucking shifting. Hang on, buddy. Hopefully the aliens don't come. Wait for me.
This gets scary! O'Neill, where I am out of your location in 1 mic.
You're late!
Nice.
Winter, don't miss!
Fucking hell. I am playing on soldier difficulty. I didn't care very much to play on the higher ones because it would probably be just more scripted.
Keys, wait!
Whoa.
Are you out of your damn mind? Get to the umbilical!
Why the camera transition? Let me enjoy it from where I am, idiot. I can't run strap?
The umbilical is unstable, but we can't wait for a bird to evacuate. Gotta go through it anyway.
Explosion locked the door! It won't open without authorization!
Hey,
Move your skinny ass and run a bypass on the
why am I
goddamn
stuck on
door,
crouch?
Keith. Weapons hot!
I'm on it!
What the fuck? Huh? Did I just... What the fuck just happened? I'm trying to get up from crouching and I can't. And I die. Chopped in half. Could not get up. R.I.P. and on my tombstone.
Watch this!
Chopped in half trying to get up.
Are you out of your damn mind? Get to the umbilical!
Okay, this time I'm staying standing because your game won't let me get the fuck back up. Oh, there they are. I could not see the aliens because their scene is such a fucking mess.
Explosion locked the door! It won't open without authorization!
Move your skinny ass and run a bypass on the goddamn door, Keith. Weapons hot!
I'm on it! Running a bypass!
So, it did not let me reload my weapon or use my movement keys until now. So of course, and every time that fucking QTE comes up, fuck the game. I'm not doing the QTE. I want to shoot the fucking enemy. Oh my god, this is a joke. I don't even know what I did. Am I supposed to do something? One more try. I'm gonna pull a Jim Sterling now and just say I've had enough. Fucking hell. There's no rhyme or reason to their attacks. They just fucking pop out of nowhere and then they bounce all over the place like a bunch of... Like I said, they attack like the face huggers in Half-Life 2, except there's the size of a xenomorph. I'm not sure I spoke of this in the Let's Play. I said this to Eincro, trying to explain how bad it was. They move like the face huggers in Half-Life 2, except that they're xenomorphs. It's disgusting. They're bouncing around like a fucking cartoon character. Look at this. It's fucking ridiculous. Oh my god, my frame rate plummeted right there. I can't... Did you see that? Oh no, not the shotgun. Not the fucking shotgun. Jeez, fucking hell. Alright, I got through that. Oh no, not one of these. I think the tunnel explodes now.
Flat wreck is en route to the Sephora. We did it, guys!
Rhino team, move, move, move! Winner, move!
What was the That's so bad. Oh my god, that looks so bad. I am going to perform a political speech. The cutscene didn't transition the depth, so at least the scales remain legit right now. Like the arms look like they're there. That was actually pretty good. The best part I've seen in this game so far.
Keys.
Right there, and it was not
Keys
very
had no
good.
cooldown.
The guy.
It was all for nothing.
Well,
And I think the
we're not
sound
dead.
fell out of sync.
So, you know, there's that.
Can I get controls back? Because the guy's just talking. He's there. Like, I mean...
This is Sephora Actual. 2-1, can you read me? What just happened in the umbilical?
Actual, I got solid copy. We lost keys. Pretty sure something exploded from his chest.
Winner with you.
This was something
Yes, sir.
that people made
Any
a big
thoughts on the
fuss
exploded
about.
chest issue?
Were we supposed to care about that guy?
Class birds en route to provide Casevac and ground support. That's almost 80 Marines en route.
All he did
We
was
gotta
get in the
them
way of my
somewhere to land.
shots.
The
That's
hangar's out of
gonna be on
commission,
his
but we got room
tombstone.
in the cargo bay.
R.I.P.
Understood.
That dude.
We are heading to the cargo. Going out.
You just said his name. I forgot it.
Follow me.
Okay, come on. Animation correct, sorta. Okay. Hey, you're off the hook. Get out of the way. It's the alien color scheme. At least they got that down. Why is the stereo all wrong on the screens? Oh, right. I'm the one who does everything in this fucking game, am I? Hang on. No! Damn it. I want to close the door behind me so you wouldn't come along. Yeah, you go.
Sephora Actual, we're sending back a live feed. There's no way this is Colonial Marine tech. It's got way you marking, sir.
Holy shit. What? Everything is timestamped after we received the distress signal from,
I only see
his
the screen out of my
Corporal
right
Hicks.
eye.
Actual, this is 2-1. What do you make of this? Sir, is there someone else on this ship?
I have Bishop sending a signal to weigh you. We ain't got time to sit around and play Sherlock. Get back to the cargo bay. Both of you. Out.
My God, we're so screwed.
Sephora Actual. This is Bella from Rhino 2-3. Do you read?
Loud and clear, 2-3. What's your status?
I woke up gagging on a creature like a spider. It wrapped around my face. It's dead, sir. I got separated from my squad. Any news from the rest of my guys?
Rest of 2-3 is presumed dead.
Oh.
I'm sorry, kid. Remnants of Rhino 2-1 are on their way to the cargo bay. Can you get to the cargo bay, 2-3?
Garnett? Keys? I can't even think right now, Actual. I'm not sure how to get there, sir.
You're the last of Rhino 2-3. Do your best.
At least
Get
I can
back here
move
alive.
during the
Actual
conversation and do whatever I want. I mean, this is sort of the...
O'Neill.
It's gonna be an
What's wrong?
extreme statement, but the a la Half-Life approach where you get to be
We had a thing.
in the game environment during the
What kind of
scene, which that's okay.
Sex thing.
At least they're doing it right now. Now, when I open the door, it's going to... Wow, it didn't reset my pitch. Holy Jupiter shit. The fuck? What's the cutout on the fog room? What's all the... What the... I don't even know where to go because the cutout is so 2D in the fog. Whoa, that was not good for the eyes, dude. Just wanted to see if I... Of course I can't explore. The eggs block me. No, there's no invisible walls. It's the eggs. Fucking crouch jump. No, there's no invisible walls. What are you talking about? Where did he go? Well, I'm better without him, I think. This is one thing, maybe, that I can toss to the game right now, and it's not a positive thing. It's that there's so many stereoscopic issues that sometimes it's even hard to make out any of the detail. Right now, all the reflections on that shit in front of me right there, that's all wrong. That shit is all wrong. And it just feels so fucked when you're surrounded by things that are all fucked in stereo. But here we go. Here's a good piece, and this is 2003 degree of detail at best, with a bunch of flares that render wrong in stereo, making me think they're actually really bad. Press V to oh. V is your melee key, really? Oh god. So there. Cue the alien that's gonna leap to my face.
On your right!
What the fuck is this? I must have shot at some explosives!
We need to reach the top of the gravity well! That'll put us right next to the cargo bay!
Too many stereo issues. God damn it. Can't believe I can see through that. Nice. Lucky shot. And my pitch is completely fucked right now. What do I have to do again? Can you come? Fuck your melee attacks. Fuck your melee attacks. I'm not using a melee attack! I lost the sound now, I don't know why. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I... Is it my cable? No. Oh, something... fucked up just happened. Oh my god. Huh. Steam, Steam is shit. You know what happened? It just took focus of the desktop. That's really sad. Uncrow came online. Nobody sent me a message. Uncrow came online and it took my focus just to tell me that somebody got online while I'm playing the fucking game. I'm gonna have to make sure I sign out when I do a video.
Gravity well. That'll put us right next to the cargo bay.
It's actually not going too bad. I even got a couple of lucky shots there.
We're crawling through the vent.
Am I reloading? No. Bring me one. Come on! Ah, bullshit. Okay, I'm done. Did you see my pitch go there? There's aim assist. It locks on the enemy, so your mouse goes wherever the fuck it wants. You go. I'm staying here. I'm done. There were a few moments where we could laugh at the game, but for the most part, this game is bad, and this is why I felt the rage of the people. This game is bad because this game is bad. That's its main crime. It's not funny bad. It's bad. It's like really. Yeah, and this went way worse the first time because I was using the 970, and during combat, the more you have xenomorphs, the more the frame rate drops. I noticed this later on. I think I reached 20 at some point. I honestly saw a fucking slideshow in front of me. I was trying to aim an alien. I just ran Shadow Warrior 2013 on my 970 end to end, and it was beautiful. The frame rate, some parts were chugtastic, but chugtastic is a relative term. We're talking it just didn't quite meet the target. This is shit. I'm running on a 1080. Don't you fucking forget it. I'm not running at 1080p. I am running on a GTX 1080, for fuck's sake. What the hell is this? So yeah, I'm done. I'm really done. I'm switching mics here. I'm done. I'm done. I'm gonna stop the recording and head back into my comfy holodeck. And you know what I know now? My holodeck is free of this piece of shit. Thank you, Eincro. It gave for an interesting one. Originally, Eincro had bought this hoping that I would do a 3D what the fuck let's play on the screen. And it took me so long that by the time it came time to do anything with that game, it was going to be in VR or not at all. So, I'm surprised I even did this. I tossed it in my holodeck because I want the holodeck to have that fun element there. So, hope you enjoyed. I shall see you in the holodeck. Ooh. Ladies and gentlemen, I have survived Aliens Colonoscopy Marines. Holy shit. I'm so happy. Woohoo! Alright, I get some good news here, because we can forget about Colonoscopy Marines here. It's just go over a list, because before I do the draw, I do have to highlight 2 new entries in the list. There will be one regular entry, one main entry that's going to be open for repeats, and one wild card. The wild card is going to be actually really interesting. It's a good one this time, don't worry. So let's load up that list. I still have Subnautica on the list. We have Euro Truck Simulator on the list. We have Albino Lullaby on the list. Then, here's a new entry. We have Space Rift. I very recently did a first impressions video with Space Rift using the Oculus Rift CV1. I may put a twist on it, as you see, and go ahead and use my HTC VIVE instead to play it. It depends. I might switch that around. I'm not sure. In fact, all these games that you see on the panels there are open to having a headset switch at some point in case I want to try stuff or just want to mix it up or want to try the motion controllers. In fact, this takes me to our wild card. Our new wild card is the Solus project. And look at what I put as the hardware that we're going to be using. The HTC VIVE and the motion controllers. That's right, in VRM number 5 and number 6. I think number 4 as well. You might have heard me talk about this, that I really wanted to try the game with motion controllers. However, I was worried to have technical issues, so I decided to finish that series and then maybe revisit it later on. Well, VR Holodeck welcomes Solus with open arms. It is a perfect place for it. So our wild card is Solus Project, meaning that when I will play Solus Project with the motion controls, it's only going to be a 1-episode thing, and then it will be off the list. There's a game missing from the list right now that will return at the next episode only, because I want to avoid having repeats that are too close together, and that would be Raw Data, which we already played at episode 1. So, Subnautica, Euro Truck Simulator, Albino Lullaby, Space Rift, and Project Solus. So here we go. Let's make a draw. And in 3, 2, 1, draw. What are we playing next? It's still going. Woohoo! Oh, I'm happy about that one. That's a nice pick, Holodeck. Good job. Good fucking job. This is one of our regulars. This is a game I absolutely loved during the first impressions with the Oculus Rift CV1. With the Oculus Rift DK2, had problems with it on SteamVR, but still it's going to be really cool to have with the Oculus Rift. And as you can see, a video of it loads on the screen automatically as I wrap up today's VR Holodeck. Thanks for watching, people. I cannot wait for the next episode now, because I'm going to be playing this game, which I just played and really liked it, so I'm going to be getting back to it. I hope you're enjoying this series so far. Let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know if you think I should add a game, especially like a joke, like a wildcard, like Alien Colonial Marines, like I did today. Feel free to suggest stuff. I'm open to it. This is what the holodeck is for. So thanks for watching, folks. I shall see you next time.